It's showtime. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. Again, thanks for joining. So today, I didn't really put in my little thumbnail, I didn't really put who is coming on to be the guest. I wanted it to be a surprise. I got a first timer. I got a fan favorite, and then I have keys. So you guys can decide which one is which in that. We'll start off with the one, the only, Mr. Key Issues. What's going on, brother?
That was a perfect intro, man. I better be the favorite, the friggin' host, the co-host, everything all rolled up into one.
Hey, I'll let the chat decide. But yes, it's Key Issue. If you guys haven't already checked out, Keon dropped a video this morning. He posted that right now. So if you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. It kind of has, well, you explain it, Keys. You explain it.
Revolutionary. Boom. Watch that. That's all I gotta say.
You sound like one of those. You sound like one of those artistic kids. Like when you're like, "Hey, how's it going?" They're like, "It's good," and then like just walks away or something. Just drops one word and that's it. So
one and done. Epic. Yeah, revolutionary.
Definitely check out Keon's video. So I did bring in Keon. Now I'm going to be bringing in a fan favorite, one of my favorite people in the community, Miss Sana. What is going on?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. The show is not PG at all, guys. So if you are under the age of 21, under the age of 18, just anytime Sana talks, just make sure you understand there might be some swearing. So just letting you guys know that. Sana, you just did two lives over the weekend. Tell us about that, because one of your videos actually passed like 1,000 views.
Yeah. Because you weren't on there, so yeah, it was so much.
Wow, I was asked to be on it too. That's the crazy part, but I was working, so I did my best. But okay, well, thank you for that.
I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Yeah.
You know what? Congratulations, though. I think in like our little comic family, we have, like how we always say, we're kind of like, our little clique or whatever. You're the first one to get to 1,000 views, so congratulations on that. That's huge. For the most part, I had it. I was listening to it. It was great stuff. I mean, Laura Croft is amazing. So, guys, if you haven't checked it out, go check her. You did two lives, but the Laura Croft one is the one that she did on Saturday. So definitely check it out. So we got a lot of content from both these guys. Now I'm going to be bringing in Sana's co-host, first timer. I'm really excited to have him here. He's a cool guy. I was watching a lot of his stuff, and he just seems like a cool dude, down to earth. Guys, he is a Raiders fan, so please, save your comments, okay? I don't want this to turn into a football thing. Just keep it to yourself, okay? But it's Mr. Joe. What is going on, brother?
What's up, Nibs? Thanks for having me on the show, man.
Hey, yeah, man.
Go Raiders. Go Raiders.
I think I had there was one time I had I think I had like my championship Eagles shirt, and I was getting chirped like the whole time. Like it wasn't even about comics, it was just all football stuff. I'm like, all right, well, this is good. So today, guys, we got a fun one. We're gonna be talking about suits/costumes in comics. Which ones are the best in our opinion? Obviously, this is not my name. It's the topic. We'll just go around. We'll talk about some suits. We'll probably have a lot of fun with it. We're going to try to keep it PG. But, like I said, sometimes the coronas are going and the Dutch woman is swearing. So we never know.
Wow.
So I'll start because I feel like nobody wants to go first. So I'll start. The first costume I think is super badass. Now, this is purely me being a guy.
Oh, okay. I like this pick already.
It's Black Cat.
Oh.
Black Cat.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't want to get crazy here, or off topic, but, girls wear Lululemon pants all the time now. Guys are always staring. It's just crazy. When I usually see girls like that, I usually start thinking of like the black cat suit or like the Catwoman suit. I'm always thinking like that. And I don't know what I would do if, say, I was like committing a crime and then she like attacked me. Like I would just like be like, no, what? And then like probably
Submission.
tell her. Yeah, something like that. I think it would get a little crazy, but definitely a sexy suit. She hides in the night, all that jazz. I like it. And the only thing, okay, here's the thing about some suits, like her suit. All she has is like just this. Like if I wore like a suit with a cape and I just had this,
I don't want no.
you know what I mean? Like how could you not realize it's me, right? Like I don't know. I just always had issues with
It
that.
looks like a Happy Meal.
Yes,
The Hamburglar.
the Hamburglar. Yes, right. It's just I don't know. There's a lot of suits like that where I'm like, really? Like you don't see who that is? Robin comes to mind.
Oh,
I don't want to take some other names off, but yeah, it's one of those things I've always been like, how do they not know? But it is what it is. So who wants to go next? Do you guys want to go clock? So like Keon, Sana, and then Joe.
That's fine with me. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'll take that. Iron Cat was all right. I don't know about
Yes,
fire.
Yes, it was.
Man's trying to get brownie points out here. Come on now. All right. I got to go with one that's more low-key, more secretive. This suit is built for stealth. I got to hand it to my boy, Black Panther. We got the sneak-us technology where he doesn't make a sound when he's walking, absorbs kinetic energy, redistributes it. It's a sweet design. Killmonger's was debatably cooler, but like purple's my favorite color, so that's why he took the win on this one. It's a sweet suit, man. You don't know who it is. It's like, okay, you're in the streets, you see a man dressed up as a cat. Little weird. I'd be scared personally. So it instills some fear. Plus you have vibranium technology and whatnot. It's a sweet suit, man. It's iconic. Iconic.
Yeah, I don't think that I would disagree with that. I always think when I think of Black Panther, I always think when he was first introduced, right, where they're in the car and then Falcon's like, so you like cats, and then it was kind of like comical, but then they're trying to like be like straight faced or whatever. Like Captain America just like kind of shuts that down, and he's like, so you do this stuff too, like but it's just funny to me. Yeah, I agree.
From a bird.
Yeah, no kidding.
Cats hunt birds.
Yeah, Black Panther suit is really dope. I mean, you can't cut him, you can't shoot him. I mean, you can, but it's not going to affect him. So, I mean, I think that's cool. And like you said, it's got tech, so you can't even like hear him coming. It's kind of cool. It's almost, but it's too computerized though, right? Like I think that's one of the things about
this is
Iron
coming
Man.
from an Iron Man fan.
No, but that's what I was
computerized.
No, but that's what I was gonna say. Like even the Iron Man stuff, man. Like even at the end of like the latest movies, right? Like it would just be like, and it's gone. It's not like the, like I kind of like that old school feel. I didn't like the whole technology and all that stuff. So
All right. Lito.
Black Panther yeah, definitely. Don't forget, Captain America's shield is made out of the same metal. What's going on, Carlito? All right, Sana, what do you got up?
Oh, first off, there's a massive lag going on, so if I look, well, I always look scatterbrained, but yeah. So I picked, because this is the only reason why I picked the Batman book last year, is the Batman Who Laughs. That suit, it's straight from a horror movie. Love it.
Yeah, I gotta agree. The no eyes thing, so cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I never understood that when the character first came out. I'm like, how does he see? Yeah, like how does he see? I instantly went Chronicles of Riddick. Like just that's the first thing that went to my mind. I'm like, is he like that, but with like a Batman suit? Like it was. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he sees, but from a different dimension or something like that. It's really weird. It's like a really weird thing that they did with it.
With his mind.
Yeah,
Do you think that character in the long run is gonna do anything though? Like I don't know. Like let me rephrase that. Like, I know that
Oh,
horror sells, no
yes.
matter where you put it. And I think that if you team it up with like a comic book and an iconic character like Batman, I think you might have something. I just think it might be like too much and like all over the place. But
I think it's more of a cult following than anything, man. That's what, in longevity wise, that's what it's gonna be.
yeah, it could be. That's what happens, right? I mean, you get these smaller characters and then they just blow up. But with horror being so popular and the way they're going with like Morbius and Werewolf and Blade and Moon Knight, things like that, like it's not, once you start thinking about it, it's like it's a matter of time before DC's like, hey, we have a character we can do like that. Why don't we do that, right? So just something to think about, I guess. All right, Joe, first time on the show. This is the first time you were going to give a thought or an opinion. Let's hear it, brother.
All right, man. You guys, I don't know if you've heard of this or not, but back in 1996, there was a mashup between DC and Marvel called Amalgam Comics. You guys remember that?
Yep.
There was a character called Dark Claw. He was
Yes.
Batman and Wolverine like mashed together, and his suit was amazing. It was the bat suit with like this face with the teeth on, and he had the Wolverine claws, and he had all the healing factor of Wolverine, all the abilities of Wolverine, but he like went out in night like Batman. I mean, that's like my two favorite characters ever. So
Right.
such a
The hyena was pretty cool too, though.
Hyena was cool, man.
Oh, so
Joker
cool.
and Sabretooth, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome, man. Such a sweet suit. Oh, it's so dope.
Spider-Man sucks. Spider-Man's better. Okay. Hey, we're out.
Dark Claw.
Dark Claw, yeah.
He says he's joking. But yeah, Dark Claw. Yeah, that's a good character, man. I don't think a lot of people talk about that character. I usually like.
I don't know it.
That's what I like about especially having Keys on. He brings like so many different and cool characters to the show and like into light. He's not really always saying mainstream, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, like especially when you can learn from new characters. Because there's so many, right? So like sometimes it's cool to know like other ones. I think I don't know. That's just my opinion. All right, guys.
Good pick. That's a very good pick.
My next one actually sticking with the ladies.
Oh.
This is again another lady pick, but this one is probably the hottest version of this character. It is early 80s, I think 89 or 85.
He's going for Catwoman.
Hey.
He is going for Catwoman.
I'm going with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
such a thirst pick. I love it.
No, to this day, anytime I see Michelle Pfeiffer, it's like
cheers, boys.
Flashes of like her, and it's just So cheers to Michelle Pfeiffer. I would love to see her again in that suit. I don't know. That's just me.
I can't complain. Usually I got something to chirp about or make fun of, but that has a special place in my heart.
Acting aside.
And other places.
Acting aside, okay? Acting aside, CGI and all that stuff, storylines, all that stuff aside. You put her, you put Halle Berry, you put Anne Hathaway. I mean, Halle Berry's sexy, but I'm still taking Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't
Purely
know.
on the
That's
suits,
an amazing
right? Purely on the suits.
Man, that's so good. Oh, yeah.
That's just me, man. That's just me. I don't know.
Excellent.
It's perfect.
So, yeah.
Wow.
I still think for that Dark Knight stuff, they should have picked Charlize Theron as Catwoman instead of Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
Yeah. Anne Hathaway for me was like a bad pick. I was like, that's Catwoman.
She did better than I expected, though. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And now,
yeah.
Now we're gonna have, and I know it doesn't have anything to do with like the DC universe or anything like that. It has no and guys, if you didn't know this, like the next Batman movie that comes out with Robert Pattinson, it has nothing to do with current stuff. It's not attached to anything. But they have Zoe Kravitz being the Catwoman.
That's gonna be my favorite.
I don't know. It depends how they do. I haven't seen any shots or anything of Catwoman or anything of hers leaked out. I've only seen Robert Pattinson's mask in the car, right? But
I thought she was horrible in the X-Men movie, so I have no hope for her as Catwoman.
who did she play in the X-Men? I can't remember.
I don't know, some porn star stripper with butterfly wings.
Oh, ain't no.
See?
Shoot,
It
what's her name?
works.
What's her name? Shoot, the one with the tattoo wings. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think I would
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
was that?
Yeah, I can't remember
Oh.
that.
Oh man. Oh my god.
Wait, no, I think I know who you're talking about in the first movie, Class, right?
She like floated. Yeah, she was like just chilling,
Yeah.
floating there.
I can't remember.
I feel
that at all.
bad now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did great in that movie. Take that back right now. Killed that right.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I
We're
don't know.
getting Pixie. We're getting Pixie in the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is it, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Louis, what's up?
Perfect.
Louis?
Hey, what's going on, bud? Yeah. Rewatch those scenes where she steals from Bruce safe and kidnap. Yeah, that's hot.
Yet
But then I go back to Michelle Fight. I don't know why, man. The suit.
She like meow.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's
Yeah, but
crazy?
she has the craziness in her eyes, and Anne Hathaway just looks boring.
I think
Yeah, she like yeah.
That's a good point.
I think with
I-
Anne's character, the thing that they try to focus on more is the fact that she was a thief, right? Like where Michelle Pfeiffer's was more of like, a sex symbol, like
Michelle Pfeiffer was a thief of hearts.
yeah, like a true villain. I was just gonna say like a true villain and things like that. Yeah, where Anne Hathaway, I mean, let's face it, like it was just basically all her. Like they covered her up for most part. They didn't really show off anything like flexibility or anything like that. Like, yeah, she steals the jewels and then back.
Nah,
But
she had that one part where she like went on the little bat cycle there. That was like the
Oh,
most
right.
flexibility.
Right,
That was it. It was like, ooh, so over exaggerated. And I was like, okay,
and
chill,
don't
girl.
forget the leg swing over the bat pod.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
that
saying.
one. Yeah, but there's not as much, right? Hey, what's going on, Sandy?
Hey, I will be tuning in soon, buddy.
Yeah, there's just not that much, So yeah, for me, I don't know. They're all good in my opinion. Any woman that dresses in black, fights crime, and breaks hearts is usually a good recipe for things. So
For a life of disaster, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
never know, man.
Jeez.
keep it interesting.
You're trouble.
Who do you got?
All my picks are so mundane now. Like, come on. So, I had to go with Doctor Strange. Why? Because I give him points for the confidence to walk out in the streets of New York with monk clothing on, all right? People will walk by and be like, this guy might not be a doctor, but he is hella strange. And they're going to be like, what the hell is going on? Now, the cape of levitation, it's technically part of his outfit. It's pretty badass. It's like Aladdin's magic carpet, but like the Marvel version. Like you love it, but it's still a carpet. You love it, but it's still a cape. So that's why he's up there. It's true, though. It's true.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I watched Doctor Strange for the first time, the first thing that like the first image when he's kind of falling off the railing and then the cape goes, I immediately thought Aladdin. Like that was the first thing that came out of my mind was like Aladdin. Like
a whole new world.
Like it was so weird, man. But and even when he rolls up that one guy, right? Like he's fighting that one guy. Yeah, I'm just like, man, this is Aladdin. Like,
right?
I don't know.
And it's for that subtlety why he's on my list. That's why.
I shut down every street. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I would too. Oh man, I would let. Oh man, this Catwoman stuff is. I would let Michelle. Yeah, Panda. I think we're on the same. I think we're on the same train with that. Yeah. All right, Scott. Who do you got next?
Okay, totally based off a comic book, Infinity War. Adam Warlock. If you're gonna continue with Kate, yes.
Like, doesn't he wear that tight black suit and like
exactly?
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean,
hold up.
Yeah, look it up. It's like a black suit. It's like a very tight black suit. Keys, you would love it because he's got those cutoffs too. Like it's a cutoff.
Oh, he cut off?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay, then yeah. All right, cool. So that's cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah, right there. That's a little different. Oh, she showed it. Show it again. Show it again.
jumped on that.
Chili, not yet. Not yet. We've only said about like 2 picks each. Keys, look.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, he is
That's
one
a
of the
lot of
more
confidence.
powerful- He is one of the more powerful, characters.
I guess you can pull it off.
You know what, Panda? Stick around, man, because I think I have a few more black suits. I don't know necessarily if it's tight, but I got a few black suits.
You got to get out more, man.
Oh, man. Warlock is 90s. Yeah, and you know what? He's coming. No, the first time when Sana said Adam Warlock, for whatever reason, the comic collector in me went to the Cocoon, went to Fantastic Four 67. So that's why I was just like, hey, Adam Warlock. Like that's what I was picturing, the Cocoon.
That's exactly what I was picturing. I was like, what?
Because a lot of people don't know, right? Like, what's the book that he's in? I think it's that people argue is his first appearance. I think is like Marvel Premiere 1. Where he's on the cover, it's a black cover, and he's wearing that like tight black cut off, kind of short or something like that. I don't think Sana he has the cape in that one. Like the picture you showed has the cape. I don't think he has the cape in the comic. Yeah, but it's the same deal.
It's based off Infinity War, darling.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Wow. So I'm seeing Zac Efron could play this man. Not a bad pick. All right, son, I'm right behind this one now. That's not bad.
As
he big. He big, bro. He's good size.
I don't know.
I could get behind that.
I could see him playing like
in what way?
Yeah. Phrasing.
I could see him doing Human Torch.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I could totally see that. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's a funny segment, like where you're talking about like character or people, like actors who could play stuff, man. Because like we were talking about Shia LaBeouf being supposedly Iceman, like Iceman is one of my favorite characters. I don't know if he could play it, especially with that new, what is it? That where he's like the drug dealer king, tax guy.
That was pretty good.
You see that, and then they're like, oh yeah, you might play Iceman. It's like. I don't see this at all. So
yeah.
All right, Joe.
My next one is Katana.
Ooh, man.
He has the kabuki mask, the armor on, like the samurai armor, the tight black that we all love, right? Even Sana. She has a sword that, like, when she kills people, the spirit goes in there. She can talk to the people. That's badass.
Honestly, it's a shame that Suicide Squad sucked because that character was unreal. Untapped raw potential.
Yes.
Ruined.
That's true. That's definitely true. I agree with that for sure.
That's a good pick. Damn.
Yeah, that is a good pick, man.
Man, all these you guys coming out with this creative stuff. It's usually me, man. Come on.
Yeah. What's your next pick? Like Superman or something? Superman. Okay. Yeah, that's a really solid pick. I don't think she gets a lot of credit, to be honest. And I mean, they butchered that. They butchered that Suicide Squad one. So, hopefully DC does something and they introduce her. Okay, my next pick is gonna surprise a lot of people. Panda, if you're in here, man, this does have to do with a black suit. I think this is the most iconic black suit ever. Like ever. Okay. This is a character that, if any man shaves his facial hair a certain way, this is what you're called. Me being a Latino man, I've always been called this my whole life, even though the character is Mexican American. But his next character, for the best suit ever, is Zorro. Yeah. Again, one of those characters that he has a mask that's like right here, and you can see everything down, and no one knows who the hell he is. He has a sword. I mean, you can't get any cooler than that. I think an easy Halloween costume to make. I always had, growing up, you did the I always do like a J.
Shut up. No, you didn't.
Yeah, always, all the time. Like in the
I was
snow,
just trying to do the K.
when we had snow, I'd always grab like a stick and like do it in the snow.
Oh,
Yeah,
so bad.
and I mean, come on, guys, think back to the first movie. The second one was horrible. The first one is not that great either, but I mean, it is better than the second one. Just remember, Catherine Zeta-Jones when she fights him for the first time as Zorro, and Zorro basically, and her shirt goes, whoop, and all that's covering her breast is just like hair. And you're
That
like,
was swag.
And this is back in the day when you had to pause the movie and like the 3 lines, like the lines would come. So like you could never pause it at the right time to see the movie. You know what I mean? Like there's always like, rewind, and it was just like, oh my god. So yeah, I think I've seen that scene like more times than I've seen like the whole movie, to be honest.
So you had to explain to your parents why VCR was all worn out and shit. I
was like, you know what, Mom and Dad, I'll buy the DVD.
I'll buy it.
Once got in trouble for cutting his D. Yeah, man. I remember doing that. Oh man.
That's great.
Awesome. What's going on, brother? Thanks for joining, man. Yes. See, there's a lot of Zorro fans here. I think I went to Zorro for Halloween like 6 or 7 times in my life, just because it was an easy Halloween costume to make. Oh yes, a lot of Zorro fans. Yes. You know what? If there's a Halloween this year, I might go as Zorro. Never know.
Go live.
Do it, please. Please do it. I'll be there.
Baby
Zorro is
Zorro.
highly underrated. Absolutely. Also, can you think of another character that starts with a Z?
Zod.
General Zod, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Side note, I don't know if people know this. So I tried the same strategy when Titanic came out. You know, where she's like getting painted. It's like, yeah, I did the same. I was, but back in the day when you pause the movie, they have the 3 lines or whatever, and it's fuzzy. It's like, so yeah. All right, Sana, you're up, or Keys, you're up.
Oh, that's me. That's me. All right.
Zebra Man. Oh, yeah, we just talked about it.
Satana.
Oh, Satana.
This man has a sweet costume. He will go out and he will fight any single character out there and most likely murk them. He is the Punisher. The man puts on a vest and then just a t-shirt. That's it. He just goes out in a t-shirt with a skull and decides to ruin your day. And that's why he's on the top. It's so simple. It's so perfect. It's so clean. You could have like 15 of them hanging up in your closet because it's just a t-shirt with a skull. It's perfect. It's black. It's black. You could spill stuff on it. You can't see it.
I'm just picturing him like fight crime and then like a little cut. He gets caught and he's like he wouldn't think like, okay, I gotta do laundry. Like he would just be like, I gotta go to the closet.
Another one.
It wouldn't even be like damaging to him. You know what I mean?
He'd order up like 100 of these shirts and they're like, I wonder who Frank Castle is.
Yeah.
This guy ordering these shirts.
The Punisher that I remember the best is from the 90s Spider-Man commercial. I would say cartoon.
Yeah.
Thanks. He's always got that like trench coat, right?
Yeah. That was cool.
And I think, doesn't he have like
headband? Yeah.
Yeah, the headband, like Ryu Ryu from Street Fighter. Yeah, like he had that. That's how I remember him. So it was always interesting when the movies came out that he never had the trench coat or the headband. It was just a t-shirt. You know what I mean? And even the t-shirt, like he didn't really wear it.
It was so cool.
Oh, like it wasn't really right. I think on the cover of the movie, he's got the coat with the t-shirt, but like you never really see the jacket. I don't know. I gotta watch. Man, I definitely gotta watch that movie. Punisher scares criminals more than Batman. Yeah.
All right, man. It's on.
I don't know about that.
Oh man, Sinister's got to make this list, right? Hey, we'll see. That case, speaking of Mr. Sinister, okay. When I think of Mr. Sinister, I think of like a peacock.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what I think of. I don't know why. That's what I think of. I always think of that. I don't know why. Just
It's the colors, man. It's the
I
white,
think
black,
so, yeah.
red.
I think it's the colors for sure. All right, Sana, who you got next?
Gambit.
What?
Oh, that's why.
All he has is a trench coat.
The man has drip.
It's
His whole
holy.
outfit is drip.
What is that thing that he wears on his head, like that helmet thing? Like,
Oh, yeah, that's true. What the hell is that?
That's it. That's all he has.
Pretty cool.
It's headgear, so it doesn't get boxed around, bro, by anyone.
Do you like the thong version of him too? Because like this book, I always
yeah.
like
Push
it
it
always
to
looks like a
the
thong to me. I don't know why. It just always looks like a thong to me. It's weird.
You gotta protect yourself, bro. It's just extra padding, you know? It's functional.
Extra patty. You know what? I hope to God they do that character right when he comes into the X-Men. Better yet, I hope they bring him in the X-Men because I think he is a super popular character. But it's true. Like when you think of Gambit, it's like he doesn't hide his face. You know, he wears that coat and he just has that. I mean, I guess it's like is it an armor? I guess I don't remember. Like in the cartoon, it kind of made it seem like it had texture. Even in the comic, it looks like it has
hockey
texture.
pads.
Yeah, it just looks like something, but it's not something that you wouldn't know who it is, right? Like even if he didn't wear that helmet, it's like, man, I can see your face, I know your accent, and you're like the only guy throwing cards that are like burning things. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Imagine him throwing dollar bills, bro.
like it's just I don't know. It's a good pick, honestly. It's one of my favorite characters. I love the pick. But yeah, like now that I'm thinking about it, it's like it's such an iconic character, but it's like the costume. I mean, you can go to like a thrift store, pick that jacket up, just grow your hair out long, and just throw cards at somebody, and there you go, perfect Halloween costume. You know what? That's what I'm gonna be for Halloween. I'm gonna be Gambit. Instead of Zorro. I'm gonna be Gambit. All right, y'all. Made dinner for the family. Hey, thanks, Panda, for coming. Gambit cards fuck you up. Yeah, man. Gambit kicks your ass while rocking the pink. He makes the list.
Wait.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Next one by FaceTime, bro.
Gambit, the stripper's nightmare.
Dollar bills.
Oh man, yeah. What was Oscar saying though? When you're whooping ass at his level, you wear whatever you want. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Okay, let's stay on the Gambit topic just for 1 second. Channing Tatum as Gambit, will we see that? Yes or no?
No.
I would love to.
Sana, you're saying no?
No, I don't like him.
Girl, we talking about Magic Mike. Talk
I
about
wasn't
strippers.
gonna
We're
go.
talking
I've
about
never
Magic
seen a movie
Mike.
because I don't think he's that interesting of a character or a person, whatever, actor.
He's good in The Hateful Eight. If you watch that, Quentin
We're talking
Tarantino.
about
Hateful Eight?
Step Up.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, he hasn't done
What's up?
much recently. What's the way, Carlito? I gotta know. What's the way to defeat him? Kill Rogue? Break his heart?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
a
know-
fantastic.
What do you got next for us, brother?
I'm gonna say Cindy Moon Silk. That
Cool.
guy.
Cool.
She got bit by a different spider
Yes.
in the same time she was with Peter Parker in that tour or whatever, and she has the white with the big S on her chest and the cool scarf, and she has the nice black flowing hair. Oh, a dream come true. And she's Korean,
Yes. Yep.
so that's
My dude, yes.
she has this
Yes.
synthetic webbing. Oh, it's so good.
Yes.
Yes.
I personally think Silk is going to be a character we see just for the fact, like minorities are making their way into it. It's more acceptable, which is a shame that we have to say that in 2020. You know what I mean? I wish we could have said stuff like this, back in like 95 to be realistic, right? So I love that. No, but I'm just saying
Back it up.
where society is. I'm not trying to get political. I'm just saying it's a shame that people can't get along, or it's like weird to see like say an African American Spider-Man, or like remember when they were saying that Alba was going to be 007? Like people lost their mind, and it's like why? because he's African American. Like, it doesn't make sense. So I like the fact that, you know, now where we are socially, they're giving characters like this some light, and you see it in the comic books, right? Like, people are buying that up. They think the character's coming. You know, so I think it's cool. Again, I'm Latino. Keys, you're African American too. You're Trini. Like, characters like this excite me. Miles Morales, I mean, African American and Latino. I'm pumped about that. So yeah, it's cool. Can anybody find the first appearance of Silk or Cindy Moon? Like, those are hot comics to come across, man. Like, it's tough.
Man.
It's tough.
So noobs, you know how you always have regrets, man? And I've never told you about this one because I know you're just going to punch me the next time you see me. Firstly, did we not pick up the first appearance of Cindy Moon? Yeah, I did. I did the other day. I think that's Amazing Spider-Man 1, volume like 3 or 5, one of those two, one of the newer volumes, but whatever.
It could be like as Cindy Moon, yeah, absolutely.
As Cindy Moon, yeah.
Silk, I know which one it is, and there's no way.
This dude years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, tried to sell me this comic book while I was at work at our local convenience store, because that's where I worked at the time. And I looked at it and I was like, nah, man, I'm cool, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, bro, just $20. And that damn comic was Silk. And I'm still pissed about that to date, man. Buddy, $20, man. $20. Amazing Spider-Man number 4.
Yeah, the original Sin, right? Original Sin 4.
Yeah, with the little nerdy dude and the girl holding on to her. Yeah. $20, bro.
Yeah,
and I was like,
man.
nah, man. I'm like, no, it looks like trash.
If I could do, and I want to do this. I really want to do this with like true emotion and things like that. Because even to this day, right? Like your emotion right there on the book. I would love to do like a regret show with like books that you just regret or you passed up. The two that come to mind, big time for me, is that one, and NYX 1. And I passed it up at like $80 at like a 9.8 or something like that, like years ago, like 2013 or 15, somewhere around there, like when it first came out or something. My shop had one for, I think it was like $95, 85, somewhere around there, the numbers. And yeah, I was like, nah, man, it's not something, I don't know what that is, whatever. And just walked away. And now seeing it as like one of the premier grails in the modern comic book, man, it is, yeah. It's one that haunts me. Same with that one. That one, you could find it a lot, and now it's like, God, even her appearance, man. First appearance as Silk, that's like a $60 to $80 book, depending on condition. Like, it's.
Now, keep in mind at this time, a random person walking up to a convenience store trying to sell you something, he was a sketchy son of a bitch. So he probably just literally robbed the house down the street and was just like, yo, take this, take this, take. And that's why I said no. But the chances of it, it's like God was just trying to throw it on my damn lap. It was stolen, but still, like, oh, man.
Yeah, but who's going to know, man? Like, nobody's going to know.
Are you going to buy something off a sketchy dude who comes into a convenience store saying, bro?
Yeah, but okay, bro, for example, if this was stolen from me, right? And then 2 months later, you're like, hey, I got it. I wouldn't be like, yo, was that mine? Like, give it back to me. I remember that. Like, no, nobody does that. You know what I mean?
True.
Besides, like, what's a guy bringing a comic book to a convenience store anyway? Like, oh, man,
that was the creepiest part, bro. It was just weird. The whole thing was weird, man.
I don't know, man. I would take that as like a sign from the universe or God or Buddha or whatever.
I was saying, get the hell out.
You know, like, I don't know. Stuff like that sometimes, man. It's like when I go to a shop sometimes and I get annoyed because like somebody's in like a section like going through books that I want to go through. And then I'm like, okay, I'll start here. And then out of nowhere, I find something. I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, I'm so thankful for that. Like, Keys, you know this, the collection we went to when we went to John's, that dollar bin that he had.
Oh, yeah.
You guys missed it. You and our other buddy, Amir, they got first dibs on going. I went third. And they left in dollar bins. In dollar bins, they left Action Comics 9. And they left Yolanda's first solo project. They left Young Avengers in there, like all three of these books. And I was like,
Young Avengers wasn't there.
No, that was in the downstairs. Downstairs.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, no, that one was downstairs. And yeah, you guys went through it, and I was like, all right, okay.
But I did find some dupes. So who's the real winner? This guy.
Yeah, but they've already made a movie about him, so his peak is low. I mean, Robin Williams was in that movie, and
oh.
All right, moving on. Sana, next character.
Is it my turn already? Okay.
Whose turn is yeah?
Let's see.
I thought you just weren't. You...
Oh, with the Punisher thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, true. Right.
No, it's Sana, yeah. Wait, no, Sana said Gambit. It's Joe. It's Joe's turn.
Wait, I think I did.
Joe said Silk. Joe said Silk, and then that's what reminded me of the story. Yes, it's your turn.
My turn. I apologize. All right. Sticking with my theme of black suits. This one is tight. I'm not gonna lie. This is a tight black suit. You know, because the Zara one's not necessarily tight, so you know, it's different. So this is probably a really top 5 character for me. One of my favorite characters. I remember being the only kid in the early 90s in my area. You know, like I'm not saying the world, in my area to only like this character. I remember always being told like, character's nothing, this, that, boom, boom, whatever. But I more like this character in this suit than his original suit. But you can say Black Spider-Man. I love the symbiote on Peter Parker. Badass character.
Yes.
It's the first time, like, and I'm only speaking, I'm not even acknowledging the Spider-Man where Topher Grace is in it and Tobey Maguire's Venom. I'm strictly talking the 90s commercial. Growing up.
Cartoon, bro.
Man, I always say commercial. Remember the cartoon? That was the first time. Like, I would have been, like, I was born in 88. I was probably like 8 years old watching that. When he gets that symbiote, he is badass. He's mean. He almost I remember he's yelling at Rhino with like his fist when he first realizes like that he's like out of control. And like Rhino's like, don't hurt me. And like even Shocker, you know what I mean? Like he's fighting Shocker and Shocker's like, you know, like it is bad. And it's the first time we see Peter Parker have balls, have toughness, and you're like, holy shit, like this is him. Like,
but then imagine all that 24/7 on someone else that's more jacked. Just saying.
Yeah,
Eddie Brock, baby. Team Eddie.
The fact that he was smaller, he didn't like. For example, Eddie in the cartoon wasn't that big, but then when he had the symbiote, it just made him like he wasn't as big though. Like I think
he was jacked.
No, he was jacked in that scene when he first becomes Venom. I want people to go and look at that cartoon and that first episode when Eddie Brock, it starts off as him working out bench pressing and then he turns into Venom. Man, that right there is arguably one of the greatest Spider-Man clips ever.
Man's hitting like 400 pounds on bench. You're telling me he's small?
When he gets the symbiote, yes. But when he's just Eddie Brock, he's not that big. Like I challenge you to go see that.
Yeah, I challenge you to a duel.
I challenge you to go see it, man. Come on. He's not Bane.
Yeah, Bane's alright. He cool.
Cool. Oh, thanks for coming, man. Thanks for joining. We're having a lot of fun here. I got a theme going on with black suits here, so you know, tune in. So you're okay. So here's the thing with this movie, and Joe, you kind of did this when we mentioned it. So you're saying you don't think Topher Grace as Venom was the most near flawless? No, I think it's terrible. Coming from a Venom fan, like you look at them, you watch that movie. He is the same size as basically Spider-Man.
Exactly.
The tongue is not like anywhere. He's got like, but it's literally just normal teeth. Like the mouth doesn't open up or anything like that. I don't know. It was.
No, you're right. It was horrible because every time I watched the movie, I just kept picturing like Eric Foreman from that '70s show. It's like that's Eric Foreman from that '70s show. And they need to do like the white spider on the suit. They need the white spider.
That's the other thing. Yeah, they didn't have that. It was just like basically just a black suit, and you could see it was more gray, and then the the webbing on the thing was like more black and stuff. Yeah, I agree, man. They didn't have the white. Yeah,
but if they had to continue it, I think Topher Grace could have made an okay Carnage, man. He has the weird. He has the frame. He has a scrawny frame. He's got like. Did you see that movie Predators, where he's like a serial killer, low key the entire time?
I don't know if I like.
He would have been sweet. He would have been sweet, man. At least half decent. Better than a Venom. Better than a Venom.
I personally think a lot of people aren't and probably will not until the next trailer comes out for Carnage. But I think a lot of people aren't giving Woody Harrelson a good due. Like, I think he's gonna pull it off. However, I also think it might be a one and done, which I hope it's not, because it is one of those characters that's badass. It's iconic. More so, I would say, for like newer generations, because I mean, let's face it, in the cartoon, I mean, he doesn't really show up that much, so it is more of a newer generation character. But I hope he sticks around, because my thought process is they saw how successful Venom was and everything that they could do market. When you talk about these movies, it all comes down to, can we make money off marketing this character? And I think the toy lines, the T-shirts, even though the character is going to be rated R, it's going to be insane. I think that they'll be able to market all that stuff. So I hope he's not a one and done. I just can't see them continuing like what he does. I don't know. It's going to be tough. And I want to and Keys, we've talked about it. I don't know if Sana was here for that one time, but I want to see like the R-rated serial killer, the twisted. Like, I want to see all that. Like, that is what Carnage is. They had a formula with Deadpool. They had a formula with Old Man Logan. Keep it up with that character. You know what I mean? Like, it works. So do it. You know?
Yeah, 100%, man.
What's going on, Pop? I would think, yeah, man. I think so too. I like Woody for Carnage, but yeah, Topher's Carnage would have been a bit better. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm okay, and I don't want to ruffle any feathers here either, but Tom Hardy is Venom. Like, is everybody like on board with that?
I love Tom Hardy. He can do no wrong.
I do too. I'm just saying, like, is Venom the best?
I'm out of this. Tom Hardy doesn't even need to speak in movies, and he's amazing. Mad Max.
Well, I don't know. I want to challenge you to watch Lawless. I just watched it on Netflix for the first time, and I was like, oh my god, what is going on?
Have you ever seen Warrior?
I committed like 3 hours of my time. Doc J, I think that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, because he's messed up.
Yeah.
I would love that. Not Wolverine, Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito as Wolverine. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys remember when it was, I don't know if it was rumor.
Big up, Doc J.
Yo.
I don't know if it was a rumor, or confirmed at one point, but didn't they have Tom Hardy as the possible Wolverine for the next?
Yeah.
Right? Was that just rumor, or was that ever confirmed?
I think it was a rumor.
I want to say rumor.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of shorter. He's got like the massive traps, so he kind of gives him that almost hunchback look. And he's freaking jacked.
And I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of how I want to see my Wolverine, because that's what he is. He's this hairy, short, angry person. Like, I don't want to see some dude that's like the same size as like Cyclops and, you know, jacked.
I don't even want to
like,
see
he is
Cyclops.
jacked, but at the same time, it's like he's a hairy dude. He's a short dude. He's like this ball of like angriness, right? So I don't know. I think that's the way to do
it. Still alive.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back either. I don't think Hugh Jackman's coming back. I just want to say that right now. I don't think he's coming back. So, watch Tom Hardy and Peak. Oh, what's
Peaky
that?
Blinders.
What's
That's
that
the English show. That's that English show, bro. It's actually not bad.
When I finished watching Lawless, my Netflix was like, "Do you want to watch the one where he's like twin brothers or whatever? They're like twins."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was like, you want to watch this? And I was like, my mind was like, man, we just watched Lawless. Come on, like, no. And yeah, I gotta rewatch.
You gotta watch Bronson. That's what you have to watch, man. That's a weird movie.
In one of my favorite movies of all time. If you don't understand the movie, then that just means you have to watch it again. One of my favorite movies, but it's Inception. Tom Hardy. insane in that movie, man. And a lot of people don't even know that he's in there. That movie alone, the cast, unreal cast, man. Unreal cast, unreal movie. If you don't understand the process, I watched that movie like 5 times before I was like, all right, I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. All right, Sana, you switch spots, so we're gonna let Joe go next. Or no, wait, it's Keys, right? Yeah, Keys.
Yeah, it's me.
Keys,
All right. So since we're talking about suits,
I don't know what. Yeah, she was like, ah. So I was like, I don't know.
Is she frozen?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Since we're talking about suits, now this character, the suit literally makes him a villain. This is his identity. He wears this suit in memory of his dead son. Although this suit lifts him hella high, it keeps him grounded to the memory and to who he is.
Can I take a guess?
Hell yeah, Kite Man.
Oh,
Woo!
Kite Man.
Can I get a hell yeah in the chat? Let's hear a hell yeah in the chat.
man, I thought you were gonna say like virus or something. I did not know you were gonna go that road.
Kite Man, baby. Kite Man.
Yeah.
Perfect wins.
I don't think I even know anything about Kite Man. I don't even think I know anything about kites.
Yo, that's ignorance, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I was never that. That's not things that we did growing up. Like, hey, go play with a kite. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, if I ever find him in the wild for like $1, the first appearance or the origin of Kite Man, I mean, I might get it. I don't know.
Hell yeah. I'll sign it for you.
Sure, yeah, you can. The signature might be worth more than the comic. No, I don't know.
Ouch.
Last kid.
Hell, who the hell's Kite Man? Kite Man, hell yeah.
Last kid, I know you've come to a lot of the shows. I really appreciate your support. This guy is a cool dude, funny guy. He always supports, so thank you for supporting. However, Keon here always has these weird-ass characters like Condiment King.
Amazing. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, just characters that you're like, is he okay? Like, is everything okay? And I just want to assure you, yes, he is okay. He does fine for himself. He just, he drank a lot of Kool-Aid as a kid. That's all. That's all it is. So, take it for what it is. But yeah, he's got a few interesting characters, and he's not just throwing these characters out there. He actually, like Dupe. Like people thought he was joking. He's not. He actually loves Dupe. He knows everything about Dupe, X-Force, all that, Condiment King, all that stuff. He's a fan. So, if you have any questions on that, definitely talk to him. Kite Man is Batman villain. Yeah.
The Batman villain.
Character, Ice Cream Man. Well, nice. I just talked about regrets. And this regret comes about, 2 weeks ago, Keys? But that Ice Cream Man one?
Oh, yeah.
Our shop had it. He had like 4 copies, and we're like, whatever. And now we went to Burlington, which is like 45 minutes away where we live. The guy was selling them for like $30 like a week later. It's just crazy. Really crazy. First second, I thought Key Issues was high.
Kite Man, soaring high.
Yeah,
high as a kite.
That's it.
Maybe high, you feel like Kite Man. I'm absolutely okay. Yeah, so I don't know. All right, so we played musical chairs, and I don't know if Sana is actually there. Yes, free key, the Dr. Seuss variant. I kind of wish I could pick that up because up here, man, they're selling for like $30-$35 now. So
yeah, Louis.
It's just one of those, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you find some good deals. Sometimes, like I'll be the first one to admit it. He was there.
Man, if I just opened the book, I would have bought it right then and there. Because I actually saw pages from it, and I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I just didn't know. I was just like, Dr. Seuss.
And I think people have heard me say this, so it's not going to be like as bad of a burden. But me and Keys, when Thor 5 came out, when Thor 5 came out, we passed by like a huge stack, and I remember looking at them being like, I mean, people are talking about it, but like, I don't know, man. I don't really think. I don't know. It goes back to you win some, you lose some. It's that gut feeling. That's why in 80% of shops you can't open the book. You get it in a bag and board, and there's no refunds on comic books. So yeah.
Oh.
And now the comic's like what, $100, $120 Canadian. So yeah, it's one that I bite my lip, and anytime anyone's selling or talking about Thor, I'm like, yeah, please stop. So
Yep.
All right, Joe, what's your next character, brother?
Did you guys ever read the Marvel series Warp World, where the characters like mash up?
That one
I might have seen one issue.
There's a character in there, and it's Laura Kinney's X-23, and she mashes with Scarlet Witch, and the character's called Hex 23.
Yo, bring that picture up. See if you can find that newbie. Bring that up.
Let me see if I can find it. But
it sounds amazing.
Hold up. I think I have a picture here of all the guys. Here.
What's the series called, Joe?
It's called Warp World, WARP, and then World, WORLD.
And what issue is that?
I'm not sure what issue it is, but I don't know if you guys can see, but
I can see.
There's a mashup of all the characters. There's Iron Hammer, it's Thor and Iron Man. Soldier Supreme, it's Doctor Strange and Captain America.
That's a weird one.
I've not heard of this.
Yeah. Iraq Knight, it's Moon Knight and Spider-Man. It's pretty sweet.
That's
and then
cool.
X-23 is Laura Kinney and Wanda Maximoff.
Make sure, we are not making that mistake. We have secured our Thor 6s. I hope everybody did, to be honest. We did touch base on New Comic Book Day yesterday, so go check that out. I mean, everyone usually and their grandmother does like a new comic book thing. I'm just blessed to have FaceTime and Dollar Bin. They got a lot of knowledge, and sometimes they like to help the community with a lot of books to look out for. But yeah, that was one that we talked about extensively. So definitely make sure you don't leave your shops tomorrow without Thor 6.
Weapon Hex.
Hex 23.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's sweet.
The Lost Kid is killing me here. He goes, "Who the hell is Ice Cream Man? Is somebody high here?" No. He's also a character. Let's see here. I remember seeing the whole run of Ice Cream Man at the time, like 129.5. Yeah, it's crazy. FaceTime knows Weapon Hex. Yeah, man, I gotta pick that book up because I love X-23. I mean, I don't want people to like lose it, but I prefer Weapon X-23 over Wolverine.
What?
Yeah.
Can we boot him? Can we boot him from his own stream?
Okay, hear me out. She has the same ability. Okay, same ability.
Oh.
Listen, hold on a sec. She has the same ability. The first time you see her, where is she? Oh, in an R-rated movie where she's fucking destroying people's necks and things like that. I'm sorry.
That's true.
How many movies did I have to see Wolverine just be like, like 4 before he actually got into like an R-rated movie and he was killing people? When I saw Wolverine in the opening skit of old man Logan and he's sleeping in the limo and then he comes out and fucking whatever, I was like, oh shit, okay. I mean, it only took like 10 years. Then you see Laura and she's coming out of nowhere, like that scene where she's coming out of the warehouse and she's like, and she's taking on that whole
okay. Hold up. But did she turn Cyclops' whip into a convertible? No. Hashtag 90s animated series. There's nothing more badass than that. Nothing.
That 90s suit too, the blue and yellow suit is it's
right?
fine.
How pissed were you guys? What movie was it? It was not Apocalypse. It was Apocalypse. At the end of Apocalypse, the end scene is where they open up and it's the yellow.
That's Wolverine. That's
Wolverine?
The Wolverine. The Wolverine.
How pissed were? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it was.
He's coming back from Japan.
Okay. How pissed were you guys? Like, since that movie came out, I was like,
yeah,
like we're gonna see him in the yellow. Like,
James Mangold was like, we're gonna do another movie with Wolverine, and I was like, oh my god, we're gonna see the suit. And then he's like, it's going to be Old Man Logan. And I was like, what? Come on. Let's see the suit. But Old Man Logan was sweet. Logan was sweet.
And you know what the other issue is too? Like, we didn't even see him in that brown suit.
We
right?
did.
Like, we didn't see him in any suit. The only suit you actually see him in is in that that tight black X-Men suit in the first X-Men, which almost kind of looked like they were trying to be like Fantastic Four, if anything, because they're all wearing the same color and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm kind of bummed out that they did. I mean, offhand, I think they did what 3, 4, 5, 6 X-Men movies. 6 X-Men movies since what 2003 or 4, and we never saw that suit. Like, that's an iconic character. It's an iconic suit. We never saw it. Like, that's just crazy to me.
It is.
Yeah.
So, all right, Sana. It looks like your internet is working. What's the next one on your list?
Okay, so she's Japanese.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Oh yeah?
I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah? Who do you think I will pick?
Captain Marvel.
Oh shit. She?
SHI.
That's the one. I don't know how to pronounce it though.
Shy?
It is she? Is it she?
I think it is she.
She?
Yeah.
Shy? What? I don't even know. She. Okay, you gotta like inform me here. I have no knowledge on this character.
She wears less than half of a samurai armor, Asian makeup.
Yes.
I'm sitting on her face.
What is she? I've never seen that in my life.
Yes, you have, man. We passed it up so many times.
Okay, next time maybe show me. I don't think
I will.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
She's badass.
So I got some knowledge to do then, because I don't think I've I've ever seen that. All right, well, we're kind of getting into that that final three spots here. So my next costume, sticking with ladies, because it seems like the theme for me is ladies. Again, this is coming from a strict, being a guy, and if I ever encountered this character, I would be like, yes, I will let you take me out to dinner.
You need to stay more hydrated, bro.
But this character is none other than, and it was just said in the chat, Psylocke. Yeah.
Olivia Munn.
Anybody that's wearing basically a thong bathing suit and then like just tight red around her legs, sign me up. How do we meet? I'm ready. When people ask how we met, I'll say I try to rob a bank, I try to fight her.
Oh my god!
Along those lines, that's where I'm going with that. Yes. Psylocke is, and the fact that they used Olivia Munn in the first time they showed her, I was like, oh, yes.
See, like, for me, being a huge Mortal Kombat fan, she just looked like a next character, bro. Like, she looked like a Katana. She looked like a Jade. She looked like,
Melina. Don't forget Melina.
Yeah, it's a good pick. But still.
Hey, I'm just saying, if I was in a dark alley and she came at me,
I would yell Mortal Kombat and try and fight her. That's what I would do.
Mortal Kombat.
Get over here.
Dialogue.
Mom wore the hell out. Yeah.
Key issues wins. Fatality.
I think, I don't know, man. I just think there's a lot of characters. Like, even in that cartoon, I mean, you guys know. Sana, Keys, Joe, you're about to know. But, Rogue is like my crush. She was my crush of that show. And, like, you go back and look at that show, I mean, like, I don't know how that show was PG. Like, I just don't. I have no idea. And then you look at Psylocke and you're like, how is this show PG? Like, I'm just confused. It's, yeah. She might not show up in saying she. I think they're talking about your character, Sana. The Shusha?
She?
Elektra, not Jennifer Gardner version. Oh, okay.
I'm good behind that. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Aaron's run really got me. Oh, so yeah, they're talking about Carlito and FaceTime are talking about Thor. Yeah.
You mean she as in my character? Or what the hell?
Yeah, I think they're talking
But
about
she's not Marvel.
Yeah,
Sideblade.
Shang-Chi is in Marvel.
Yeah, but my character that I just picked, she's not from Marvel.
Oh, she's not. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know then. I don't know who they were talking about. Maybe they were talking about
Image, no?
Probably Psylocke.
Yeah, so Lost Kid. That was Olivia Munn, who is the ex-girlfriend to Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers. So if you want to have beautiful women who are in comic book movies, just be a quarterback. You might, have higher chances of scoring one of them. All right, Keys.
Scoring a touchdown.
The end zone.
Yo. All right, so this is an obvious pick, but for not so obvious reasons, I got to go with Bruce Wayne Batman on this one. Why? The man has shark repellent in his utility belt from the old, was that 60s show? And let's not forget about Schumacher version, where he has this the black card, the Batman MasterCard. He never leaves the cave without it.
Batman or
That's why. That's the one. That shit was fine. And it had the pecs. I don't want to say words. I had the pecs in the suit. That's the suit, bro. Fan favorite.
Speaking of that, let's stay on that subject for a second. Why is it that all characters, when they have body armor or something, have to put a six-pack on it? Is that a thing?
I guess.
Right? I don't know. I just don't know.
Storage for all the keys that they bring with them.
I don't know. I just thought that was interesting because I'm okay, does every suit have a six-pack?
That's kind of true, eh?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh. Now you got me thinking. That's weird.
Just throwing that out there, I'm not against it. Hey, fitness, whatever. But I'm just saying, there's some characters that aren't fit, and it's just oh, they got a six-pack on their suit. That's interesting.
Like Blob with a six-pack on his suit.
Oh my goodness.
I think Iron Cat, she's got a six-pack, and it's I don't think she has a six-pack. So, All right, Joe, what's your next character, brother?
My next character is Medieval Spawn.
Oh,
yeah.
Get out of here.
He's the one who has he was like a ancestor of Al Simmons, St. John of York, I think it was, or something like that. Sir John of York.
Spawn issue 9, first appearance.
He knows what I'm talking about. He has an axe and a shield, and he has a helmet, and it's sweet. It's such a cool.
He will be on cover A of Spawn 309 coming out in a few weeks, I'm pretty sure.
Is he really?
I think cover B is the gunslinger.
Ooh. That's awesome.
Yeah, cover B is the gunslinger. Yeah,
that's awesome. Medieval Spawn is
a good pick.
So good. Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, Joe, I think you made some room in Keon's heart there because if you talk Spawn with Keon, it's on another level.
Yeah.
All right, Sana, what's your next character?
Rogue.
You mean
is it the gloves, the gardener gloves?
The green and yellow Lululemon tight suit or the gloves?
Let me check.
Please tell me it's the green and yellow. Yeah.
You also wear that jacket, right?
The outfit that she wore when she drank Carol Danvers.
Oh, that's not the suit I'm thinking of.
Oh no, man!
And of course, the famous one.
Yeah, that's the one
pretty
with
cool.
the brown jacket. Yeah.
Mm.
Now, looking back now, okay, I never understood that brown jacket, but it almost looks like one of those pilot jackets.
Oh, this guy's
In
digging.
those days, the brown jackets,
see what you're saying.
The white jackets were very fancy.
Yeah, but moving forward, right? Who does she take powers from?
Wow,
Former, pilot. Or they could do a backstory where they kind of know each other already, or they were pilot. Something I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but now
follow that.
Looking back, I'm that could be a pilot jacket. I don't know.
Yeah.
So. Could be something to look out for. I agree with that completely. Green and yellow, yes. How girls.
She looked like a Jamaican bobsledder with that on. What are you talking about, bro?
Like how women haven't dressed up like that for Halloween still shocks me. Like still shocks me. I don't know
She
how.
looked like an extra from Cool Runnings. Didn't make the cut. The hell are you talking about, bro? Jeez.
I don't know. I don't even know what that means, but okay.
You've never seen Cool. Never mind.
I've seen Cool Runnings, man. I've seen Cool Runnings. I think the accent also helps her too. Right?
Yeah.
So, and I hope I see that. I hope I see that relationship like when Gambit comes through. Like I really do. They better ace that thing. All right, so we're getting down to the final two here. So on my second number 2, I don't necessarily know if this is a suit more than like a living thing. It's badass. He's got superpowers. The man travels without a car, without a plane. He travels on a surfboard. I'm talking Silver Surfer.
Oh.
Silver Surfer. Arguably, probably one of the hottest characters when he drops. The comic, the comic is, there's no sense in even buying it right now because you're just overpaying. I think the last time I looked, you're looking mid-grade, you're looking at like $1,500 plus. Yeah. I mean, if you have the money, hey, go for it. I just, at some point the number is out of reach. That's what that book is for me. But yeah, I think that is a cool character, a character that we're going to see for a while in the cosmic stuff. Marketable, like I say, got badass powers. I don't acknowledge that Fantastic Four movie with Silver Surfer. I don't. It never happened. Like to me, it never happened. Well,
what about that new one?
That one never happened either.
There can only be one.
Yeah, and even that one wasn't that good, man. I don't know.
It was bad.
And they had the cast for that the newest one, the one in 15. They had the cast. They had really good names. It seemed like they had an idea of what they were doing, and then I think they were just like, "Hey, I know this is iconic, but let's fuck it up." Like that's just my thought process that they did.
Just like the Captain Marvel movie. Yay!
Is there any chance Newbie doesn't pick Iron Man? You gotta wait. I mean, that was my second pick, so number 1, I mean, is gonna be interesting to see. Silver Surfer's a bad dude, yeah. If they did an origin movie, how do you guys feel about do you guys think that they'll bring him in solo, or do you think that they will kind of bring him in with other people?
I would love to see Solo.
I think it's gonna be Solo.
His homeworld just getting destroyed.
Yeah.
African American in the cartoons, he was African American. His world gets crushed, and then the only way he becomes it is if he becomes that slave, but his world gets saved or something like that. But then I think he finds out that Galactus destroyed that world anyway or something like that. So it's one of those stories. But I would love to see Silver Surfer in an origin movie for sure. Yeah.
I hope they will tease him in a Fantastic Four movie, right near the end, that he just flies in. He's like, "Ugh."
I honestly think that they might do that in Thor.
Yeah.
Galaxy, yeah.
3, yeah.
When you think about that Thor, that Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, you can bring up. I mean, I know people have been saying Nova. People have been saying Cosmic Ghost Rider. Things like that. You could bring.
I think they would still have to go with Adam Warlock first, right?
Yeah, Adam Warlock too. A lot of people are saying that. I think when they bring Warlock, they're probably going to bring Nova, 1, 2, right off the bat.
Cool. They already had Nova Corps.
Yeah. Nova, they already got it. Yeah, not a bad pick. All right, Joe. Keys, you already said your pick? No, it's you. Man, I can't keep up.
This is a tribute pick because I miss my boy, and he's not on this show anymore. I got to go with Mr. Freeze.
The glass?
Because it's a cool costume. And it has sweet technology. It's an imposing design, and it's almost like a prison made for himself by himself. If he leaves that suit, he's going to die. So it's very tragic. That's why I like the suit, man. It's deep. It's deep.
I like
Come on,
the cartoon version better than the Arnold Schwarzenegger version. 100%.
Either one's
That's great.
I like the smaller guns that are attached to that pack in the back. I don't like the bazooka that Arnold has and all that stuff. Like even the suit, it's just like, where are you going? Like, how did nobody see you leave your house and come attack some? You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those, right? I don't know. I always thought about that. I'm like, how did he leave his house? How did nobody see that this guy was gonna go do something? Like, it is what it is.
That's true. That's true.
All right, Joe, what do you got for your number 2?
My number 2 is Iron Man. It's Superior Iron Man. Did you ever read that comic?
That's the one where I call it the Gambit helmet. He's got the Gambit helmet. Like his face is showing.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
like the liquid T-1000 stuff, and he's like evil. He's bad, pretty much.
Yeah, it's white.
Yeah, the old white. And Pepper's like, I hate you. You're evil. Oh. She leaves him. Really cool story. I just like the way he looks. It's a complete character change from who he is. So
People, I've never met Joe up until today.
Oh,
Hands above the table, noob.
Any Iron Man, like I have not said anything. I did not, send him money or send him books. Nothing. He's making this on his own. He's making this pick on his own. So yeah. And Freaky agrees. So there you go.
Thanks, Louis.
Yeah. All right, Sana, what do you have as your number 2 pick?
Well, who else then? Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel.
At number 2?
Number 2.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm missing something.
That's how I feel daily.
Yeah. Okay. So when you talk about Carol, like Captain Marvel, are you talking about when she has the green suit in the movie? Are you talking about
the red, blue,
and gold? Yeah. The one thing, I mean, there's a lot of things that bugged me about that movie. I'm not gonna lie. But the one thing I thought was super corny was when she's like, "Hey, what color do you like?" And she's changing all the colors, and I'm
that
like,
was so cool. That was like,
it paid here, man. What do you?
It was an Easter egg in its own, bro. Some of the colors that she picked. I'll explain it to you later.
What color do you like? And then the little girl's like, I like this one better.
And one of those colors is what the little girl's gonna wear eventually. Fun fact.
Okay.
But I really like her suit from Endgame. It's a lot from the original Captain Marvel.
Yeah, the green suit is from what the Captain Marvel wears in the comic at first, right? Like the male version.
Oh, I don't know.
The green one, no.
I think it might.
No, in her first Miss Marvel, she wears like the top and on the
Yeah.
Okay, I thought the guy wore green, so I thought it was just like
the guy,
to that.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, when she first became Captain Marvel, using her powers was killing her. All right, guys. So
it's not bad pick.
We are down to our final picks here. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Just a credit to the community and the characters that we have on the panel. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining. So my number 1 pick. I mean, guys, there's no debate. If this isn't your number 1 pick, something is wrong with you, okay? When you have all the money in the world, when you can make your own suit, you can add whatever you want. It's badass. It's this, it's that. He's got so many versions because he's always upgrading and making it. It's literally like the greatest iPhone for a human who fights crime.
It's Spider-Man.
He lets everybody know who his identity is, so he's like at a constant threat all the time, and yet he still makes it out alive. Guys, I'm talking no other than Earthworm Jim. No, I'm kidding.
I would have respected that pick. I would have.
I'm talking about Iron Man, of course. Earthworm Jim. Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Get the hell out of here with Earthworm Jim. No, Iron Man. I mean, if you guys put Batman on your list, I think you can see.
Does Iron Man have shark repellent?
Yeah, probably.
No.
He could probably go in the water, not like Batman.
All right, fair enough.
right? Like he could just go in the water. I think he does that when Spider-Man gets thrown in there in Homecoming or Far From Home. Remember, the suit goes in, gets them, comes back. Like he can stay underwater. Can Batman?
I'm
go underwater?
honestly at a loss of words. I just didn't see this one coming. I'm so surprised. Like this is so shocking.
I mean, I'm surprised myself. I probably never would have said Iron Man #1 in anything else. So,
he has such a unique suit. It's like there's thousands upon thousands of different variations of him. Right?
I mean, if you guys want to do like a segment where we talk about all the different suits, I would love to. I would love to. My favorite suit of all time is the space one. I love the space one. So, yeah. Doc J has a good. I mean, no one said. I thought for sure this was an honorable mention for me. I thought for sure it was going to be said.
That was on my list.
Would just blow up the shark. Yeah, absolutely. Like, come on. Shark.
Oh, you got to save that marine life, guys. Come on now. Shoot.
Hey, Shark Week just ended on Sunday. It was a sad day. It was a sad day.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shoot.
Yeah. Too soon. All right, Keys, your #1 pick, sir. Who do you have for the best costume in comics?
All right. In a dark, brooding world where crime somehow only happens at night for some strange damn reason, and we have a bat flying around murking criminals, we have a little boy wonder dressed in bright clothes. There is no stealth. He's taught the way of like the ninja, but wears freaking bright ass colors. We got to go with Robin because he literally is a walking target out there, and I don't know how he hasn't seen that yet. It's not like he has a yellow cape or anything, or red or green, or that's why I gotta go with Robin, man. That kid has balls, bro. He's literally a human meat shield for Batman.
All right,
literally.
My thing with Robin is the short shorts, and I'm talking about like the Adam West show, man. Like if that guy met me in an alley, I don't know. I don't know if he's a superhero or fighting crime. I think he's just some weirdo that's probably trying to get me.
And that's what I'm saying. Yo, that's confidence. We got big dudes out here in the gym, and it could be hot as balls in that gym, but they're wearing pants to hide those legs. Robin's like, nah, man, I got this. Look at these yams. That's confidence. You can't buy that. It's not like Iron Man. You can't buy that, bro.
I mean,
God tier costume. God tier.
When I think of Robin, that's what I think of. I think of those short shorts. Yeah, again, if I was robbing the bank and I turned around and he was there, like he was like, bum, 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 I would just like probably be laughing, and I'm like,
okay, well check this out. Like, so your mentor is wearing black, right? You got a gun, right? Because you're a criminal. It's nighttime. Your mentor is sneaking in the shadows wearing black, and you're like, all right, cool. I'll jump out in front of him. And I'm in bright colors. What? Bruce wants that boy killed, man. I don't care what anyone says.
I can just imagine that conversation. Like, Bruce, you want me to like make my suit black? No.
No.
Why don't you make it like red, green, and yellow? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Those shorts, shorter.
Yeah. Batman.
He did. Yes.
Yeah, and I think it's one of the most iconic memes ever. I think it's used in like anything and everything now. Oh man, that's hilarious. Kid shoes is definitely higher. That's what I'm calling it. It's definitely high as kid shoes. Okay, because I'm pretty sure he's noggin for choosing Rob. Hey, he pays his taxes.
Different playing.
He's entitled to his opinion, I guess. I was surprised. I thought we were going to see Duke. You're going to mention Duke.
Duke doesn't need a suit.
I think he's just got a
Duke's letting it all hang there, bro.
Oh my God. All right, Joe. Moving on. Who is your #1 best comic book character, costume / suit?
My #1 is Batman. But no, like what you said, Keys. He does when I'm dead, especially like the Damian Wayne version. His son.
Oh,
ooh,
I'd kill him.
He
too.
hates him. He's like, I hate you. Like you're here to kill me. You were like made to kill me. So I could see that. But I love my favorite Batsuit is the 1990s version that Kelly Jones drew. He has like the really big ears and he's super jacked. He's like just huge. I love that.
Is that the one with the yellow? The bat logo is like yellow.
There's some where he has like the bat logo, but he's so cool because he looks like Spawn. Like he's mentioned it. Like he's wearing all black, and some of the art that Kelly drew. I mean, he's like, you can barely see his face. It's like just the symbol and the ears and the eyes. That's all you can see. It looks so cool. I love it.
Yeah. That's another show, right? Like early '90s cartoon. It was that, X-Men, and Spider-Man for me. That's what I grew up on. So.
Oh yeah, same here, man.
I love that version. It's funny to me because like I remember my parents bought me that Batmobile, like that, and you remember that one was long. Like I remember the toy, like it was just like passenger for like 1 or 2, and the thing is like super long. You're like, how did this guy like turn? Like, as I got my license and stuff, I'm like, how did this guy turn or make like sharp turns? Like I don't know. But,
the jet booster in the back.
All right, Sana, your favorite character. I know what it is. It's going to be an Iron Man suit. So just tell me what number. Mark 1, 4, 100. Just let me know.
Well, it's black.
Ooh.
It comes in black. Okay.
It does come in black. Yes. It does come in black.
She's a female.
Ooh.
She is blonde.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
It is Carol Danvers as Ms. Marvel, motherfuckers.
No way.
Hey, hold on a second. That's not even a suit, though. That's like a.
You said something. Hush, bitch.
I know, but that's like a bathing suit. Like you got a bathing suit.
So Cylons, bro.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
That's that.
I mean, at least I didn't make my top 2 Iron Man ones. I think I just left the 1 as Iron Man, but okay, yeah, that's not wrong. Yeah, good pick. I'm not surprised or shocked.
My favorite Carol. So
yeah, there's that one cover. I think it's like the appearance of Mystique, where she looks like she's about to get shot. She's like kind of crunched, and like her suit is kind of like off, right? And I'm like, oh, this could be something. Like this looks interesting. And then you read it, and it's like, it's nothing. But whatever.
Yeah, just like the entire Iron Man run.
Okay, relax. You know, we still gotta have that like fight in that army. So yeah, FaceTime makes a good point. How did you forget Witchblade? You didn't say Witchblade.
That's what I thought it was going.
It's not a suit. It's pure nude with some extra.
I mean, some girls might consider that
empowering.
I mean, think of lingerie.
It's a birthday suit.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, guys. So that was our comic talk for this Tuesday. Thank you guys for coming. I want to thank Sana, obviously Key Issues, Joe. You're more than welcome to join anytime, brother. The door is always open. Guys, I did not put Joe's information. Most of you guys already know Keys. Most of you know Sana. Just make sure you guys follow everyone's stuff. Like I said at the beginning, Sana dropped 2 lives this weekend. She did a Laura Croft video with Joe and a few other people. The video is already past like 1,100 views. Go check it out. It's dope stuff. Also, I'm surprised Laura Croft wasn't on this list. Key Issue dropped the video today. It is kind of a 2-parter.
Fire.
He dropped it today as a prelude because tomorrow we're going about 2 hours away from our city, and we're going to like 3 shops. Never been there before, so we're going to be taking part in that. So definitely check that video out. And guys, good luck tomorrow on New Comic Book Day. I hope everybody picks up Thor 6. That's it for me, guys. Do you have anything you guys want to say?
I just want to say thanks, Noob, man. Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was a blast.
And you're more than welcome to do it anytime, brother. I love having new people. I love talking and getting new what's the word? Like, what's the word? God damn it. Just I like get other people's advice and like how they collect or how they like things and things like that. It's always cool to build the knowledge. So yeah, man, I thank you for coming. Again, guys, don't fault him for being a Raiders fan. At one point, the Raiders were good. They were good. They were good a long time ago. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely go sub all 3 of these people up. Go check their content. Please do so. And again, I thank everybody for joining. Yeah, guys, that's it for us. Later.
See you.
Hey, guys.